Right now, there's a massive buy signal for Jasmy, and it's the same exact signal that occurred right before that massive pump that actually brought Jasmy all the way up to $4 in the last bull run. You can even see it on the charts here to where, you got the same buy signal, then you had that massive vertical breakout pattern that actually brought Jasmy to these $4 all-time high. And right now, we're seeing that exact correlation. In fact, even the volume of Jasmy is forming the exact same thing that it previously did back in 2017, with the volume spiking, then doing a retracement, then hitting that circle line, and then breaking up into its highs. So of course, when we see this, it means that we're extremely, extremely bullish on Jasmy. To the point that even Andrew Nero literally said that last time Jasmy was this oversold on the weekly, they pumped from literally 0.008 to over 0.27, meaning it went from less than a penny to over 2/7 of, 2 pennies and 7. So very close, about 3 cents per token. In fact, Jasmy today is up, and it's up significantly more, not just in price, but also in rank. So today, we'll start off with our daily market update, but before we get into that, we have to announce our Jasmy giveaway. If you guys want to get yourself free Jasmy, we're offering you the opportunity to do so by doing 3 simple steps, that being tapping that like button, subscribing to the channel with your post notifications on, and sharing this video. Again, subscribe because it's very kind of you to do so, and it will also allow you to enter into that giveaway, which again, specifically, if the bull run is coming very soon, you want to accumulate as much crypto as you can possible. So with all that being said, let's get right into today's daily market update. Today's Jasmy price up around 7.19%, which is massive, bringing its price up at 0.01932. In the last 24 hours, the market capitalization is also up about 7.19% at $952.6 million, with this volume down about 1.5% at $45.6 million. The volume to market cap ratio sits at around 4.79 in the last 24 hours, with total circulating supply of 49.3 billion and a total max supply of 50 billion. The charts are also very looking nice, like they're very, very good right there. As you can see, after doing a retracement, beginning to gradually go up, and it's about to hit that massive breakout point that will go ahead and make a very vertical bar. And of course, when you look at sentiment, it is very, very bullish right now. Everybody's talking very good about Jasmy. In fact, Parabolic Rally literally says that Jasmy, don't sell. Jasmy's going to be at least a 40x. Why would you sell short term when you can have a significant gain in the long term? Shifting towards Japan, because this is where things are really going to show you that Jasmy could actually hit $4 and quite quicker than anybody imagined. The Bank of Japan Governor Kazu Uda literally expresses positive outlook for Japan's economy. And while the yen continues to crash, people have decided to take out their money from fiat yen to now something that actually doesn't crash as hard and actually goes up. And in this case, it is crypto. Now, what's the top and only crypto in Japan, or the largest, labeled the Japanese Bitcoin? Well, it's Jasmy. So as people go ahead and try and hedge against inflation and hedge against the massive yen crash, they're deciding to put their money into a digital asset, that being Jasmy. And so this is why we're continuing to see a massive pump in Jasmy's price. That accounting for the fact that there's also going to be a massive lockup, which already right now there's about 100 million Jasmy getting locked up, with another 100 million expected also very soon, and the continuous lockup of Jasmy over the next couple of weeks and months. We're seeing a restriction of the supply, yet a continuous increase in demand for the token. And that's not all, because we're also seeing partnerships now being unveiled and formed. In fact, SBI DA and Chile's plan to forge a GV partnership to bring leading sport fan tokens to Japanese enthusiasts. But who is going to be getting built on? Like, where are they going to be building this fan token? Well, it's actually on Jasmy, because Jasmy now has a system specifically as they build their Jasmy chain that allows you to build fan tokens on it. And they've done this for multiple other different events where they build fan tokens for, and it seems like SBI is going to be using them for that exact same situation. And we're also seeing more and more partnerships. We already talked about previously the Jasmy Panasonic partnership and then the Jasmy Toyota partnership, and now we're seeing a third party come into play, which is BlackRock potentially going ahead and also partnering and accumulating with Jasmy. In fact, there's been a report that over the last couple of years, we begin to see more and more Jasmy being accumulated by large financial institutions. And as BlackRock decides to get into the Japanese market, they are looking at their key digital asset there, which is the Jasmy token. And we're also seeing, again, even the integration of Jasmy token into real-life utility technology like the FSWPC, which is the first ever blockchain PC, in addition to all the other new cybersecurity and secure data programs, which again all utilize and burn the Jasmy token. Now, as we talk about this, Jasmy is not the only token that is going to make people millionaires. There are a few golden gems out there, and the idea here is to accumulate as much as you can before the bull run happens, so that you can potentially become a multi-millionaire in the process when the price does do a 10 or 100x. One other one that we're looking at, other than Jasmy, is called CTF. In fact, this token is up about 30%, being one of the largest or most up tokens just in the last couple of days, because of the fact that there continues to be an increase in demand. And it's always trending, or most of the time we see it trending, because it is only Polygon chain and on the XRP ledger, due to the fact that without it being listed on a centralized exchange, without any real mass marketing campaign, the token continues to rise due to its real life utility and use case, and the fact that it earns you passive income. So anybody that holds the token actually ends up earning money as a result. But that's not the real point in today's video. Really, it's this expert which really brought my attention to CTF. And this is what he said. Jack Doppler, over 250,000 followers, one of the largest and most reliable crypto analysts out there, citing that the CTF token is looking at massive gains. We could be looking at a jump from 95 cents to $374.25 per token with a market cap of only 10 billion. CTF token has the lowest supply of any token in the top 10 on the XRP ledger. 120 million tokens is nothing. Any supply shock could send it flying, and that's what we say when it jumped from 30 cents to 90 cents in under a week. So what does this actually mean? Well, the potential for CTF token to go from $1 to $300 is actually not that hard when you look at it doing a massive 3x jump in a matter of a week. Even prior to that, we can see that it's been up over 200 to 300% just in the last couple of months alone, making it so that it isn't again a shock if you do wake up tomorrow and it's suddenly at $100 or $200. And of course, with the expected $30 to $50 trillion set to actually begin flowing into the XRP ledger, which the CTF token is literally the only DeFi token on there, then about 10 billion or even 20, 30, 40 billion dollars to be the market cap of CTF is very actually logical, and it's in fact extremely low, specifically for the amount of money that it is rumored to actually end up facilitating. So of course, if it just gets to 10 billion market cap, you're looking at about $300. If it gets to 40 billion, you're looking at now over $1,497. And then of course, if it does 2x that or 3x that market cap, hits 1 trillion market cap, now we're looking at thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars per CTF token, which again, we won't get that far, but the point here is that there are some golden gems out and we are looking to accumulate. As me, I've been trying to do my research on a lot of these tokens, and I recommend everybody to do so as well. Look into it, do your own research, because again, I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. I've also been looking at the resistance levels, the charts for CTF, and there's very little resistance at very, very strong support levels, which just personally made me a little bit comfortable. And this is why, again, I'm accumulating CTF, and I'm also accumulating Jasmy, of course, but I will link their website down below in the description for you guys, so you guys can look into it and do your own research, because again, this crypto space is very volatile, and that you should always invest what you're willing to lose, as well as always look into things and do your research before you invest in them. So of course, you can check it out. I will link them down below in the description, ctftoken.com, and they are available on the Polygon chain and on the XRP ledger. And so these are definitely key things to look out for this upcoming altcoin season. Get into these key tokens, get into key tokens that you think are going to go up before that massive bull run happens, because when it does, you're just going to begin seeing massive vertical green candles. And the people that were able to accumulate prior to this vertical green candles are going to have made generational wealth, millions upon millions of dollars potentially, because they were able to get in before that pump. But of course, if you don't do your research now and you don't begin accumulating, then you're likely to miss out on these golden opportunities. That being said, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel with your post notifications, and share this video. And with that being said, I'll see you next time. Peace.